Douglas. Okay, bud. First things first, we talked about dominant directed harmony, this idea that you can take the 7 chords in a key and organize them in a very musical and generic way. That's the root notes are always going down a fifth or up a fourth, down a fifth or up a fourth. But that there's one kink in the chain. So if I play it that way, strictly, it becomes a chromatic exercise. I go through all 12 chords before I get back to the chord I started on. But as soon as you introduce a single diminished fifth, okay, so E to A and then to D sharp, that's a diminished fifth. Up a fourth, down a diminished fifth, and then you keep everything else the same. Up a fourth, down a fifth, up a fourth, down a fifth, up a fourth. Now you get back to the E after 7 chords, which is what we want. So we get 1, 4, 7, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. It's more comfortable to start here. The same principle applies. If it's going down a fifth. So 1, down a fifth to 4, up a flattened fifth. This is the kink to 7. Now we're back to the normal pattern. Down a fifth to 3, up a fourth to whatever that is, 6, down a fourth. So here it's E major 7, A major 7, D sharp half diminished, G sharp minor 7, C sharp minor 7. Now we're going to put it in B flat. Oh, excuse me one second. Now we're going to put it in B flat like crazy, and we're going to build it back up. So instead of thinking the whole big pattern, we're going to think 5, 1. Okay, now we're going to add the 2. 2, 5, 1. Now add the 6. 6, 2, 5, 1. Let's add the 3. 3, 6, 2. Now you're getting to real standard territory. That stretch is the most common, from 3 back or 6 back or 2 back or 5 back. And then we gave you this little exercise. So passing chord to 2, passing chord to 3, and then just the standard 3, 6, 2, 5. You can do this in any key. And then we talked about something a little bit different, which was doing a 1, 6. This is the most standard kind of turnaround at the end of a phrase of like a big band jazz song or like a gospel song. So that's diatonic, but now do all 7s, which happens all the time too. That gives it a bluesier flavor. And then alternate diatonic and dominant. Then we talked about the crazy modulation, which is a crazy modulation. So that's not actually though. It's a half step from B flat to B. So you know our 5 here is F. The 5 of B is F sharp 7. The cool thing is that the tonic is common to both chords. So when she sings it, she does her 2-5. Crazy for loving you. Crazy. So it's a perfect go-between to smooth over that kind of jarring half-step modulation. And that's a standard trick. So the tonic can be used to modulate up a half a step because it's common to your 1 and your new 5. When she comes down, that sequence of 4, 3, 6, 2, that's a diminished. So you just take your minor triad and flatten the 5. All the notes are right in these chords. And then it changes. Whatever that end bit is. But it's crazy for trying and crazy for crying. Finally, we talked about Michelle. So Michelle's in F minor, but they play an F major on the first chord. And it's the standard move where you have a minor chord and the tonic descends chromatically. Minor, minor sixth. So I think the recording does that. So you go grab your B flat minor 7, you grab this high ninth, which is a C, and you lose it, then get the minor 7th on your pinky, and shift to the C7. That gets you the intro. Misha, my blood, these are words that go together well. My Misha. I'm going to fast forward to the chorus. I love you, I love you, I love you. All I want to say until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you'd understand. Just like Dan, to ruin my good video, I'm making a video for your friend Douglas.
Friend, strong word.
Welcome back, sir. Okay, so last point, Doug, when you're doing that F minor trick, it's that thing we talked about where you can take a single tone and repeat it over the changing harmony. So he's repeating the 5th, but you could do the 5th or the minor 3rd because they're unchanged. So it's until I do, I'm hoping you will know. Still the same note because it's the 9th. Know what I mean. And figure out the melody starting here. Diminish. I'll leave that up to you. Have fun.